welcome to Hattis Hierophant. I am your tarot reader and I hope you are doing well. We are going to jump right into your December reading, and the chakra card that was pulled for you is that of truth with the number 23. So before we move forward with that, what we're going to focus on for the month of December, my Aries, is that of the throat chakra. It is the center of your throat, and you want to shine a beaming light of blue there. This is not only going to help you speak your truth, but hear the truth and receive it. This is also going to help you with life purpose as well. So focus on that energy for this reading and for December. And let's also focus on that number 2-3. 2-3 also breaks down to 5, and 5s are all about change, and they're typically uncomfortable changes. And I've already pulled your cards for the month of December, and I'm hearing January as well, and maybe a little bit of all of February. So December, January, February. This is an energy that we really want to pull on, because I feel like we're having a bit of a struggle with a few emotional things, right? So the first card that is the center of your reading is that of the devil energy. So first, it could be that you are dealing with a Capricorn, or there's a Capricorn that is in your that's in your energy a lot, that's heavy in your energy. So perhaps I feel like for some of you it's a mother-like figure, or even a spouse type figure. That may be a Capricorn as well. If it's not that, this is also an energy of, addictions, and not only addictions, but being involved in things that do not serve us in a healthy way. Partaking in things that are not good for us, right? So whether it is, I feel like a lot of us are emotionally trying to hold on to something so we can appear happy. Right? So whether that's food, or whether that's social media, really, or whether that's, drugs or shopping, whatever the case, it's an unhealthy habit that we have created that we think is bringing us joy. So when I pulled this card initially for us, I was like, hey, give me an expansion for Aries. And I pulled that of the 3 of Spades. And the 3 of Spades is all about, it's nothing like the 3 of Hearts, right? Or the 3 of Swords, the 3 of Swords that you see in the tarot. The 3 of Spades is all about self-control. It's about discipline, right? So it's so interesting that this was the expansion card for the Devil card. So Spirit is encouraging you to be truthful with yourself and recognize those things that are really not serving you, that are time wasters, or that are money wasters, that are relationship wasters. And let's kind of reel it in, is what I'm hearing. All right, my dear, now we're going to go into your moon energy. This is where your emotions are. This is where you have conversations with Spirit. And I got that of the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Aries, please, I don't want to lose you. Stay on, honey. We got some work here. That's okay. So I expanded on that 5 of Wands, and I expanded with the 9 of Cups. So I'm like, what's going on here? So again, I am feeling like that whatever these unhealthy things that we are partaking in is causing some underlying issues, mostly with yourself, right? And I mean that in the sense to where it's making you a bit more sensitive to certain critiques. It's making you a bit more responsive to things that really aren't there. So if someone's like, hey, good morning, Aries, how was your weekend? It's like, excuse me, what do you mean, how was my weekend? Why are you asking me about my business? It feels like that sort of energy. And that's what that 9 of Hearts is all about. It's about we're overdoing it in some areas that's not good for us. I mean, look, that does not look healthy, delicious, right? It's too much. No matter how delicious that is, I don't care if that's the best eggnog you've ever had, right? It's too much, which makes it disgusting at that point. And so it's causing a little bit of friction in some of our relationships. Now, expand on this Ten of Swords, I was like, Spirit, you know, give me some more here, because I understand that there's some sort of ending that needs to happen. And I'm understanding that the ending that needs to happen is those unhealthy habits that we're in, whether it's relationship, work related, if we're working too much. And I feel like there's a lot of us who are really need to kind of tone down with social media. And not only social media, but there's something I'm hearing about, like, you know, the interwebs. Yes, I'm showing my age. There's something about the interwebs that we need to back down on. So when I expanded on that, I had the Nine of Spades. And look at her face, right? And really, as she's laying there, it's kind of like, how did I get there? How did this happen? Is this what life looks like for me? Right? I don't know if I also showed you, oh yeah, I did. I showed you the Queen of Cups. So now we're going to actually expand on those things and see what Spirit has for us, right? Because obviously, emotionally, we are, we're thinking about the future. We're thinking about, you know, the present and the future are it's causing you some anxiety, right? So let's see. Let's see what Spirit is working on. See, not to fret. Not to fret, my love. Not to fret, my love. You know, that really was just, you know, Spirit was like, look, we need to address this, right? It was part of understanding the truth and hearing the truth, right? And saying, okay, now let's see how we can straighten that out, right? So I expanded on that Five of Wands, and I have that of the Page of Cups. I have that of the Three of Pentacles. I have that of the Four of Wands, right? So you can expect that if some of you are struggling in regards to work, there is going to be an offer that is going to come towards you in regards to work, and it's going to bring in some stability for you. I understand that some of you Aries have been out of work for a while. I'm feeling that, right? And some of you have been missing going to class and going to school. I'm seeing that. You're going to start seeing some stability in that, and or you're getting used to the new truth and what that looks like. But I do see this new offer, and some of you are going to get an offer of love. If you're already in a love relationship, you're going to start seeing that come back into a more loving kind of way. For those of you who are seeking a relationship, be on the lookout for that Page of Cups who's just like, hey, Aries, I've noticed you on the Zooms. Now, I expanded on that Ten of Swords, and we got that of the Fool, we got that of the Three of Cups, and the Sun energy. Spirit just wanted you to know the truth. Spirit just wanted to bring that to you and said, you know what, once you get past that, once you are truthful with what you've been doing that's been unhealthy, I got a new start for you. And it's going to be one of celebration, right? It's going to be one of prosperity. It's going to be one to restart feeling like yourself. It's going to be one of, it's not like, is this as good as life gets? Oh no, Aries. Nay. I have something better for you, right? And that's what that Sun energy is all about. And not to mention, you know, that Sun energy also represents Leo, another fire sign for you. So perhaps there is a fire sign that you're also dealing with, and or I'm feeling like it's more of getting back towards that joyful Aries that you are, that playful Aries that you are. Spirit is working on that for you in your Moon energy. More Leo energy. So you are really in, you've been really having some anxiety, and I really feel like it has it's been fooling with your mental health. So I expand on that of, oh, you know what? I didn't even go over your Sun energy, did I? My apologies. I am jumping ahead, by golly. So for your ego energy, this is your Sun energy. This is where we see you. If you're an ascending Aries, this also may make sense to you as well. And I have that of the Queen of Swords. This is Libran energy. Not to mention this particular area of the deck, this is normally, I pick up on what you are thinking about subconsciously. So I do feel like, Aries, that with this Queen of Swords, you are very deliberate in your thoughts, right? You are very, as a matter of fact, in your thoughts. And I expanded on that, and I want us to get back to this here in a moment. And I also have that of the Moon energy. And I also have that of the Wheel of Fortune. And as these are sitting next to each other, she is towards that Wheel of Fortune. It's almost like you're trying to conjure up. You're trying to conjure up this fortune. You're trying to conjure up this luck. You're trying to conjure up this joy through Jupiter, right? I feel like that wherever your thoughts are, and some of you are very spiritually inclined. You may even call yourself a witch or a warlock, right? So it's almost like you're like, you know what? No, I'm pulling myself out of this energy. I'm realizing that these things that I've been doing have not been healthy, right? And you know, it's almost like you're writing down a spell, and you're like, I'm making this commitment to joy. I'm making this commitment to source. I'm making this commitment to get out of this slump. Yes, I love that. And with this moon energy here, it's, again, this is representing that energy that we picked up in your initial poll. Some of you are going to make a choice to stay in that same energy because you are under the delusion that it's healthy, right? It's almost like, you know those people that are like, you know what? I got this big old bag of air popcorn. It's very healthy. It's healthy. So I'm gonna eat 10 bags of those, right? It's like, yeah, it's healthier than Lay's potato chips, but it's not really healthy, right? So this is the energy I'm kind of getting. It's like, are you fooling yourself that the popcorn is the healthiest way to go? Are you fooling yourself in what you are doing isn't so bad and is healthier than what, is better than me doing such and such? Yeah, but do you want to own that? You know what I mean? So I expanded on the Queen of Swords. And I got that of the Strength energy, and then that of the Nine of Swords. I'm sorry, yeah, that's the Nine of Swords. So what I love about this, and again, it's part of your subconscious, right? It's like really a lot of you are making the decision that, like, I need to shake this off. I need to shake off this anxiety. I need to shake off this worry. I need to shake off this stress. And when you do, and you need courage to do that. You need courage to face the truth about yourself. You need courage to stand in the mirror and say, you haven't been the best Aries. And some of you have done that. And some of you will do that. And you're going to pull yourself out of that. You see, because by the way, he gets up out of that bed. And Spirit is letting me know that that's what you're going to do. And that's what you're being encouraged to do, because it's followed right there by the sun, getting back towards joy and fun and playfulness. And when I expand on that moon energy, I have the Lover's energy, another major arcana, with the Four of Cups. So I don't know if some of you have a question, like, when is this going to happen? When am I going to get word? Right? I'm hearing 4 weeks, 4 months, 4 weeks, 4 months. Typically when I get the Four of Cups, it normally means a time frame for me. So I also have the Lover's card here, and the Lover's card necessarily don't mean relationship for me, especially in this particular deck. What I'm picking up on is just making a decision to do what is, making a decision to go back towards a loving way, towards a healthy way of living, towards a healthy way of being, right? And also communicating what your needs, wants, and desires are. So if you're not communicating properly what your needs are and what's going to bring you back to happy, you're just going to sit there and be disappointed, right? Oh, I love that. I'm going to get there. So when I expand on that Wheel of Fortune, I have that of the Six of Swords. The reason I'm loving this energy is I can actually feel your frequency shift. Like, I can feel it for you, Aries. And I have that of the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. Why am I feeling so joyful for you? I'm seeing this shift of Spirit taking you to much calmer waters, right? And that Six of Pentacles, I feel like that you've been either in the position to where you've been giving, or you've been in the position to where, unfortunately, and I say unfortunately because it's been messing with you mentally, even though people have been happy to help. I feel like you've been put in this position to either where you've been giving more, or you've been in a position where you've had to receive. And it's been happening for, I want to say, the past like 9 months, 9, 10, 12 months, to where you've been in that position to where you've been having to receive, but it doesn't, right? And we're moving out of that because we have the Wheel of Fortune. So Spirit really just wanted to touch on that, to let you know, like, we know. And now we're about to get on the upswing. Now, I want to, I'm being called to grab this card from my ancestral deck, and I love this deck. Anytime I use them, my spirit guides show up, my ancestors show up, and yours show up to the table too, and they're like, tell Aries this. And what I got for you there is the Mother Earth. And it says, feel loved and comforted. And the most delightful thing about this energy is that she is Mother Earth. Whether you are 60 or 6, you are her child. And if you know anything about a mother and her love for her child, it is a fierce, beautiful love. And that it comforts you from the top to the bottom, and it surrounds you. And this is Spirit telling you, you are loved. You are forgiven. Some of you, I feel like, need to hear that. That's what that devil energy also does. The devil energy feeds off of guilt. It feeds off of, oh my gosh, I failed in that. And Mother Earth is like, I'm sorry, you are a child of mine. You are no failure. I love you. Right? This is also energy of, because I think we talked about this earlier in your reading, that if there is a connection with a mother-like figure, or like that nurturing type figure, it could be a spouse, or it could be your actual mother, or it could be a father who has a very maternal sort of, instinct. That's encouraging to kind of mend, to kind of nurture that relationship. And I also have that of the medicine guardian. And it says, be open to healing information. Right now, we are given healing information. I know the reading kind of started off, and I hope you stuck with me. I so do. Some of this information that we've received has been information that you needed to hear to get you on that path of healing, to move you past this energy, to move you past this energy, and to move you past this energy. Right? It's to take us to that healing point. And once we do that, once we let go of that energy of guilt, of self-diagnosed depression, of I failed, of I haven't been able to support, I've been having to be supported, right? Call on that arrow energy. It says surround yourself with positive energy. Some of you will benefit even from working on your crown chakra, right? And have this beautiful gold light from the top of your crown, and have it surround your body and have it protect you. Call on that energy to protect you from negative energies, from lower vibrations, and have it protect you every day, day and night, sleep or awake. Call on that energy. You have it within. Okay, so now we are going to go to your immediate present. And with the immediate present, what surrounds your devil energy that was at the center of our reading. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, okay, got it. We have that of the Ace of Pentacles. So we have a whole new, brand new beginning that is starting in your immediate present. And it's not only a beginning, right? It's an opportunity. And just like every opportunity, honey, you miss it, it goes to somebody else. These are not guaranteed. But Spirit is like, I'm going to roll this in your energy like a bowling ball. You got to catch it, right? So this is an energy that you can expect that is going to come in your immediate present in regards to work, in regards to home, in regards to your family-like relationships, right? There's going to be a glow there. And then I have that of the King of Wands, which, by the way, represents you, Aries. And what I feel like is, because it is in your immediate present, that once you shake all this stuff off, you are back on your throne as the Aries, as king, right? That's 100. All right, so as I was here shuffling, a card fell out, and I'm gonna leave that there. Spirit has been like demanding today, like, I want this message out to my people, which is great because I asked for that. Stop it. Oh my word. Oh my word, Aries. Oh my goodness. Okay. Apparently I'm not. Aries, I expanded on that Ace of Pentacles, and I got another Four of Wands. That's the one that flew out. So we can expect stability in those areas. Remember we talked about that Ace of Pentacles and what it represents? You haven't been feeling stable, and this is going to create stability. This is going to create, and you know what? And this is also, what am I? Like I can see you having this relationship with Spirit, and you're sitting down and you guys are deciding like, this is a commitment, right? This is going to require a commitment from you, Aries, a commitment to stay on the right track. It's going to require a commitment for you. And the thing is, I feel like you know what it means to you, right? And when you decide to commit to that part, it was in your moon energy where Spirit is. And Spirit's like, not only am I going to show you in the spirit world that we're working on it for you, if you go towards that direction, if you follow that energy, because that's all this is. We're not fortune tellers. We just pick up on that energy, and we tell you that if you continue to go towards that energy of light, this is what you can expect. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Now, when I expand on that King of Wands, getting back to yourself, we have that of the Temperance and that of the Page, right? So that Temperance, you see how she's teetering in between Spirit and 3D, and she's creating this alchemy by creating balance and serenity, really. And you see in the background that sun, and there's a path to it. There is a path to your delightfulness. There's a path to your joy. There's a path to your happy. There's a path to you feeling stable. And because this is in your immediate present, and we can see that you are slowly getting back to Aries with that Page. You are slowly getting back there, and it is happening in those areas of life, in those areas of everyday. And speaking of everyday, I expand on that Devil energy, and we have the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands, the reason why they celebrate her, because it's job well done, right? It's almost like the Six of Wands it's not just one thing you did, it's many things that you have done that you're being celebrated for. And typically those things that you have done are the things that you've done every day, of changing tires, shoveling snow, taking care of the kids, cooking dinner, grocery shopping, right? So there's a celebration of that. Know that recognize that too, right? So when I expanded on that, I have another Queen of Swords, which we had in your ego energy, along with the Empress, right? So I'm hearing that we should definitely represent a softer side of us. It's also representing, with that Empress, and because she kind of ends your reading, and I love that. Another Libran type energy and Venus type energy, there's just going to be this really loving side of you that's just going to like burst. It's because you're just, you're going back to feeling like yourself, to feeling like Aries, feeling that power, and feeling like you're contributing. I'm feeling like that's really important for you. Yeah. All right, my love. That is all I have. I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please consider subscribing. If it didn't resonate with you, please consider subscribing. All right, so this is your angel card. Yes, this is a very well-rounded reading. And this is what we want to focus on for December. Awakening. These angel cards they always come through. And that awakening is all about getting back to the truth. The truth that you are telling yourself, right? If you can look in that mirror and truthfully say, this is how I want things to go. This is how I want life to be. This is my title. then that's different, right? But I feel like we just need to do this truth and be open-minded to heal ourselves, and so we can go towards this energy of abundance. A new awakening. I love it for you, Aries. I absolutely do. I feel like you deserve it so badly. All right. I absolutely adore you. I will see you next month, my beloved.